Hi everyone, welcome back to African Real Estate. As you all know, my name is Mungai Kihara. And today we are in Embakasi. To be specific, we are in Utawala Petunia Estate. This is what you get when you decide to spend 5.9 million Kenya shillings to build your home. The home belongs to a diaspora client and it has been built to their own specifications and design. What is very important and very good and what is improving the beauty of this home is that the home has been built on a 100 by 100 piece of land. The client and the owner of this home is planning to use this side of the land to do their livestock and the other side for their homestead. This big parking has been provided by 47 Investment Company because the owner of this unit want to do some parking for the lorries. This unit is a 3-bedroom all-en-suite mansion with a print area of 155 square meters. And as I mentioned earlier, the price is 5.9 million Kenya shillings. I know most of you are already asking, Mungai Kihara, what is a mansion? Are you creating your own words? Absolutely. A mansion is a hybrid of a bungalow and a mansion. Today you know that. Let's get to the entrance and start the tour. This unit has been done very well and the beauty has been magnified by the pitched roof. I don't know what the client was thinking, but this is very different from what we have done before, and Mr. 47 will tell us what him and the client were thinking when they designed such a unit. For me, it's something very unique, but what entices me very much is the price of such a unit. Right now, we are at the left side of the unit, and here you have your laundry area, you have your biodigesters, and you have your clothesline area. This is the laundry area and that's where you'll do your washer and dryer. The clothesline area is here. It has been modified for you to do maybe 6 or 7 clotheslines and that will be enough for all your clothes in this unit. These are the pipes to the biodigester and this is where your kitchen garden is supposed to be in a conventional unit. But this client wanted all this space to be filled with changarawe because there is a lot of activities that will be going around this space. From here, let's get back to the front side of the unit. Now that some of you have been telling me, Mungai Kihara, you have missed Mr. 47, ako hapa na sisi. How are you, Mr.?
Niko salama, very good. Tuko salama. We are doing fantastic. We cannot complain.
This is one of the smallest houses I have seen you doing.
Yes, this is to capture the market from 6 million and below.
Because this one was 5.9?
This is about 5.9 million. And it has been constructed within 4 months. And it is a 3-bedroom house. And as you can see, it has been completed within 4 months.
I was wondering, why is the owner decided to take all this space for the cars and then you have another piece on the other side, maybe for the greenery or something?
Well, the owner here is a farmer.
Okay.
And that part that has been demarcated there, it is supposed to be occupied by livestock, among other things.
Oh, okay.
So this is a work in progress. That is why it is not complete. But this particular place has been demarcated as the homestead, and then that is the business area.
But the parking space is a bit big.
Very
has
good.
Lorries.
Yes, lorries will be able to park here. Other cars, you know, anything can be parked around here.
So this is fully custom?
This is fully custom and based on what the client wanted.
Oh, okay. And this area you told me is Embakasi scheme or something?
This is Embakasi ranching.
Oh,
in
Embakasi
Utawala.
ranching.
Yes,
in
part
Utawala.
of the Utawala, the side of Utawala.
But now this estate is called Petunia?
This area is called Petunia area here.
Okay.
Yes, in Utawala, yes.
Ah, so people are practicing agriculture on this side of
Yes,
Embakasi?
they do. Even our neighbor here, there, on the other side, a neighbor to this particular land, they have cows and some chickens and such.
Okay. So the greenery of the space will be done on that other side or around the unit?
All around the side of the house, at the front, at the side, on the back, it will all be green area.
Oh, okay. But now you've not done that yet?
No, we have not done that yet, and I explained in other videos, you know, we build these houses very fast, within 4 months. We don't have time to plant and all that, but it is going to be done later when the client moves in. Remember, we do this house is based on a budget.
Okay, based on the Rust designs that we have seen you doing, this is something very unique. Was it the idea of the client or you guys came up with the idea?
Actually, we came up with the idea because of one, it's a lady who is building for the parents, and the parents wanted a roofed house, and the lady wanted a flat roofed house. And when they were going back and forth in my office, I told them, go ahead, just tell me what you want to do, and I'll see what I can come up with. So I gave the lady the flat roof, and the parents the roofed house.
So everyone is happy?
Everybody is happy. When they saw the design, they were like, oh, okay, this is good enough.
Oh, that's when it's not big. It's 155 square meters.
55 square meters.
A three-bedroom.
A three-bedroom unit with an option of doing an extra bedroom at the roof deck at the top there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about the design? You can see the pitched design over there, and I can see that there is a skylight that is pushing the light down to the balcony.
Well, this is the reason we came up with this design is because you remember the parents wanted a roofed house. You see, the older generation are looking at the roof has to give us water.
Yeah.
Okay. So I went ahead and said, instead of doing a concrete slab, I'm simply going to use that area as a roofed area to satisfy the need for the family of the parents, and the other part to be a roof deck whereby the children will be able to get whatever they wanted. So this design came about because of the requirements and the needs and wants of this particular client.
Okay, so the variation for this unit was only rough and tough.
This was only rough and tough. It's a very simple house. Everything else is standard, other than where you see painted exterior paint is the only place that we have variation.
So the perimeter was done by the client himself?
The perimeter was already there when we were coming to do it.
Okay.
The only thing we did was a little bit of this landscaping to flatten it out. Of course, it's a work in progress. It's going to be done later on with cabros or whatever else they're going to do it.
But it's a very big house for 5.8?
The design, the way it came out, including the spaces inside, the way we arranged them. We arranged the dining, the marrying of the sitting room, the dining, the kitchen and all that. And again, it's open plan. And open plan designs give you that perspective like the house is very big. So if you have a small compact house, we advise the clients, let us do a normal open plan kitchen.
Okay, because I was checking the prices of bungalows or mansions, small mansions around this area, and a unit like this is going for around 10.5 to 12.5.
True, you have to put into consideration they are selling the land and the perimeter wall and the house together. But I'm still, if you have the land, it's still cheaper for you to build for yourself, because at 5.9 million, you know, if you had bought the land at maybe $1 million or long time ago, or it is an inherited land, you don't need to buy a house at 10 million. We can get it at a fraction of that, maybe 60% of the 10 million. And we are able to design such a thing.
Let's go inside.
Thank you. Karibuni.
You are the engineer. So,
welcome. Karibu sana.
Wow. You are telling me that all this is 5.9.
5.9 million. Open plan kitchen. And remember, this is attributed from the fact that the owners of this house are in the diaspora.
Oh, okay.
Specifically in the States.
Okay.
And in the States, a lot of people use and incorporate the open plan design and all that.
Yeah.
So they wanted to try to bring that here. And they did not have an idea of how such a small compact unit can be able to incorporate, you know, this particular design and still make it look like a big house.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So the budget was limited. They wanted something very open.
Yes. And
so,
they never wanted a very big house. Okay. Remember, they are retiring, coming back into this country. They want to come and just, you know, they don't want a very big house.
So in nyumba ya watu wawili and the grandchildren?
Yes, the grandchildren whenever they visit.
Okay.
Actually, they told me these 2 bedrooms here, there'll be nobody there.
So it's just them and everything else?
True.
Do you have a mosque here?
There is a mosque here. You know, it's a very dynamic, locality. Area and locality, and there is different communities around here.
Because I think it's time for praying.
It is time for praying. We should go ahead and start praying.
Most of the bungalows that we do have a print area of around 130 to 150 square meters, and their kitchens are not this big. I don't know how Mr. 47 does his print area, but this kitchen is one of the biggest that we have seen in such a unit. As you have seen, it has been done very well. I like the blend of the gray, granite countertop with the rest of the kitchen, and I like it that the number of cabinetries that you are getting in this kitchen is on another level. This space has been reserved for your cooking area. That means this is where you will do your 6-burner cooktop, and you can do your heat extractor up here. The kitchen comes with a double sink, and this makes it very easy for you to wash and rinse your utensils. I like it that Mr. 47 always makes sure that the sink area is next to the window. That helps in the amount of light that you are getting, and it makes sure that you can see the cleanliness of all your utensils. On this other side, the kitchen is opening to the other spaces, that is the living room and the dining area behind me, and here is where you are going to do your refrigerator. This door is taking you to the laundry area, the clotheslines area, and the kitchen garden, and you have already seen that. Mr. 47, I was wondering, why do you have to get to the dining, to the sitting area and then get to the dining area?
The reason of this design is because you have these two openings, whereby at least when you are sitting here, you can walk directly into the dining through this opening.
Okay.
And that opening takes you into the kitchen. Okay, of course now, again, this column here is what is supporting the beams and all that.
Oh.
Okay, that is why it is a column, it's a structural element of the house, but still we are using it as a demarcation between the dining and the kitchen and the sitting room.
Oh, interesting. Now, if someone wants to have a closed kitchen and you get a door here, or get a fully closed kitchen and the door to the kitchen in the dining area, that one can always be done, right?
That can be done. It's a matter of extending this particular wall here, close it and have a door here. And then the dining, when you come to the dining, you'll have this opening and you'll be able to be served from this opening, and you can even be able to interact with whoever who is in the kitchen and vice versa.
Ah, okay. In most houses, we get that the sitting area has the double volume ceiling. But in this case, the dining area is the one that has the double volume.
Of course, you see, again, like I said last time, it's all about coming up with different and incorporating these different ideas in different places of the house. We don't need to look like a zebra in the field, you know, in the savannah. You know, you can come up with that design and change it in this particular direction, so that you always have your own unique design that is not looking the same like your other friend or whoever else that you saw a house in. So this particular, the double volume, we brought it here.
And still you have to incorporate the ideas of the client in the...
Exactly. Actually, this, they did not, I told them I'm going to have a double volume around somewhere, and it's going to be roofed. They did not understand, but then when they saw this, it was a very authentic, a different kind of idea that they had not seen, which is a good thing, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be, you know, to be duplicating and copy-pasting every other house that you have built in the past.
One of the biggest comments that we get in the channel is that the lighting in your houses is always very, very good.
I'm big on lighting. Big on lighting. And the reason that I'm big on lighting, I built my very first house, which was my home, and I hated the way the windows were small. So every other house that I've ever built, I'm always remembering, in my house, I don't like those the lighting. So this particular, every other house that comes out, it has to have very big windows. It has to be like, you don't need actually to switch on the lights. Like, for example, if I was to switch off this light, it's still very okay.
Nothing changes.
Nothing changes. So you actually don't need to switch off the lights.
The lighting is just for the night. Mchana, you are enjoying the sun.
Peke yake. And nowadays we are talking about, we were approached by an international multinational company about lighting, Philips in particular. They have these lights that are really, really awesome, but they are quite expensive. One bulb costs about 7,000. And you can be able to control the intensity, the colors of the lightings using your phone. Smart home.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see the other parts of the unit.
No problem.
And then you'll give us more details of how you're doing this.
No problem.
This is the first bedroom. It has been done very well. And this is the only bedroom on this level. The other two bedrooms are on the upper level. And that's where you get the primary bedroom and the other bedroom. As you can see, the closet is floor to ceiling, and it has been done very well. This window is big enough for maximum natural light, and the bathroom to this bedroom is on my far front. Let's see it. The bathroom comes standard as usual. You have your showering area, a WC at the center, you have a wash basin, a tissue holder, a mirror, a towel holder, and a bidet sprayer. All the bathrooms in this unit adopt a similar concept. The variation is only on the sizes. On my far front, you have the common washroom, and it comes with its wash basin outside, and that makes it very easy for you to wash your hands if you are doing something in the living room and you necessarily don't want to get into the common toilet. The common toilet is utilizing this area under the stairs. It comes standard with everything that you require, and from here I'm taking you to the upper level where you have the other 2 bedrooms that I mentioned. Let's see the primary bedroom, and later we will see the other bedroom. This is the primary bedroom. It has been done very well. I like it that it is big enough for a 6x6 bed, a king size or a queen size bed. What is fascinating about this bedroom is the amount of light that you are getting from these 3 windows, and the colors are on another level. On this other side of the primary bedroom, you have your primary closet, and this will be big enough for 1 person or maybe 2 people. This is what you get as standard, but if you need a bigger closet, you can always do another set on this other side. On my far front, you have the primary bathroom, and it is done very well. It is the biggest. It comes with a WC at the center. On this side, you have the area for your shower cubicle, and behind the door, you have an area for your wash basin. This is the only bedroom that comes with a balcony, and due to the design of this unit, the balcony comes with a slanted roof. As Mr. 47 mentioned before, he likes all the areas to get enough distribution of natural light. That's why you can see that this balcony comes with a skylight, and the skylight is sending direct rays from the sun. And because this area is facing the east, you will always get the best morning sunshine from here. The balcony extends to this side, and from here you are going to get the best views of your front yard and the larger Utawala locality. Let's see the other bedroom, and later we will see the roof deck. This is the second bedroom on this level, and it is just a replica to the guest bedroom that we saw on the first level. The closet is of the same size, the window is of the same size, and the bathroom is just a replica of what we saw. From here, I'm going to take you to the roof deck, and we will see the views that we are getting from there. So, Mr. 47, this is the roof deck, right?
Yes.
And it's around 50 square meters?
About 54 square meters.
54 square meters. But when you are doing the foundation of the unit, you left a provision where you can do an extra room up here.
Yeah, actually, if you want this house to be a 4-bedroom unit, it is very easy. You can either opt to do it this side, and you have this as your open rooftop, or you can do it on this side, and you have this as your open rooftop.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is what you give people a standard?
3,000 liters, 15-15, weight distribution. That's why we are doing 15-15, but if you total within the standard finishes, you get 3,000 liters of tank.
And you have an underground tank? Or
no, within the standard finishes, we don't.
But it can be done?
It can be done.
Because there are some people who want the water to come to the underground tank first, and then it gets pumped to the upper tanks.
Like, for example, because of the livestock that is going to be done here, we have a provision of the water coming from the suppliers into that corner. There's going to be a very big, not underground, but raised tank, so that it can be able to feed the house and also the poultry and whatever else that they're going to rear there.
In the areas where you don't have the national sewer, what do? You do a biodigester?
We do a biodigester. Most and all of our houses that do not have the sewer system, the county, country, national sewer system, we normally do a biodigester. So which is 1 cubic square meters.
Oh, 1 cubic square meter.
Yeah, 1 cubic meter. Sorry,
1 cubic meter.
1 cubic meter.
So you don't need the old septic tank.
No, we don't do the old septic tank because again we are trying to be efficient. We are trying to make sure that we do not have the recurrent expenditure. Okay. When you move into the house, you shouldn't be having again to go back into your pocket to empty the sewer system. Yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting. So this is now standard.
This is now standard. Like I promised last time, because of the number of clients that we are having, we have to keep adding and, you know, trying to up the game on each and every other project that we do have. The terrazzo now, we don't do the normal cement. This is within the standard finishes.
So in the assumption that I don't want a 3-bedroom mansion, I want maybe a 3-bedroom bungalow. Let's say, how much would it cost?
It depends. If it's a flat roof with a roofed house, with a roof cover, it's going to be cheaper. But if it is going to be with a slab, it is a normal house calculated at the same cost, because, you know, it is just a difference of size, not a difference in cost of materials.
Okay.
Yeah, but if it is the normal flat roof with a roof cover of iron shades, that is going to be
the hidden
cheaper.
roof.
Yes, and that is what I was talking about. That we are trying to come to capture the people who are below 6 million and below.
Because watu wa bungalow wanasema umewasahau.
Ni tumewasahau, lakini we are designing houses and we are looking for clients who are going to be willing for us to design and build such houses. We are targeting houses between 3.5 and 4 million.
Or
thereabout for a 3-bedroom bungalow.
So that's around 120 square meters.
It's about, or thereabout, 100 to 120 square meters with a normal flat-roofed roof cover of iron shades.
Oh, the hidden roof.
The hidden roof, yes.
Oh, okay, so when you get the slab now, you have to add an additional...
Now, with the slab now, it will become now like the normal house, but it's just smaller.
It will be like a mansion without the upper floor.
Yes, and the reason we are doing that is because the cost of construction has gone up. So we have to go back into the drawing board and see and check what can we do so that we capture everybody, so that we don't have anybody who feels left out, in the sense that they cannot afford a house costing 7 million, 8 million. Because remember, when we started shooting these videos, we were shooting houses worth 7.6, 7 million. Like, you remember the one for Elizabeth in Ruiru. Yeah. But now the same house today, to construct it, will cost about close to 8 million. So we went back to the drawing board and we realized we can come up with designs that are a little bit cheaper.
People are happy that you're doing so many things as standard, but they are asking, why can't you do the solar water heaters?
We can do the solar water heaters. And remember, the infrastructure for the solar water heating system is already there within the standard finishing. Okay. What we do not have is the actual solar panels that heat the water. Okay. With our piping, it's a plug and play kind of issue. You know, you just buy it, and you come and you tell us later, we want to install this. We can either buy for you at an extra cost, and we just come and plug and play. The infrastructure is already in place. So you just need maybe an extra of 100,000 to buy the solar itself? Something like that. There are some solar systems that are way lower than 100,000, but the capacity is smaller. Oh, okay. So it depends. What you want is what you are going to give. But again, remember, we do standard finishes because we are trying to give people to turn rent payers into homeowners. Yeah. And you have to go ahead and look at what are the extras that we can do without today, but then do we have the infrastructure in place for them to be able to be installed tomorrow without breaking and destroying the house? There is another unit that you are doing in Kitengela. That one, I know it's a big one. It's a big one. We have one in Kitengela and one in Ksh.5.9M Estate. Huge one. And it's beautiful. By the time you're done with that house, I know a lot of people are going to appreciate what we can call extra. I can't wait. Thank you, Mr. 47. No problem. Shukran. Always good to see you. Tell people to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the African Real Estate. It's one of the best channels, and we appreciate you giving them the views, and we look forward to hearing from you on your comment section. If you want to see his numbers, I'll attach them in the first comment, so make sure you call him working hours. Hapana piga simu usiku.